if you actually take care of yourself with the right, supplements and things that you need on a day-to-day basis. I mean, people that are really taking good care of themselves, the odds of them winding up in need of any type of surgery or interventions can be much less, than the ones that don't. And I love what you said is that, one little piece of the five ingredients is not what you need, and therefore that's what they put, and therefore you're always, I guess, deprived of the whole, or the holistic, version of things, and therefore you have a problem. Your body is not feeling right, and something is missing. I mean, we hear this a lot with the thyroid, for example. I mean, they give you this that medicine that only tackles one of the T's or whatever they refer to them in the science. And the other stuff that is really the core, the 80% that needs to be addressed is never addressed. Therefore, people are never gonna, be, cured of anything that has to do with thyroid, issues. As a matter of fact, it's amazing in just this particular area, especially with women's health. It's a big deal, and people get addicted. Actually, I was one time with my wife at a doctor and said, once you get a medicine, with thyroid medicine, you're in for life. And that actually goes to the concept of a lot of the stuff that's out there. It's more addictive. You talked about addiction, but it's the wrong addiction. It's the addiction to just keep you, I guess, purchasing and buying, and just it's
Well,
just a commerce.
it's connected to the science that the insurance use. Like insurance companies can predict your death based on the medications you are taking. Because this medication is going to lead to this medication, which is going to lead to this medication, which is going to lead to this medication, which is going to lead to this. And when you're on this, you've got X days. Actuary science is a huge thing. It's a $1 billion industry. And this is the thing that, like, yeah, like if these were so good, then they'd be everywhere and they'd want them everywhere. But like, there's not the money in that. Like and as you said, it's when you get sick, how do you rebound? And I think this is the question we should be asking ourselves. And it's like, how do I allow my body to rebound faster and healthier and more stable rather than I rebound, but I've rebounded with a limp, right? And a lot of people may get that out analogy because the kids bring home stuff, the kids are getting sick. How do you make the kids stronger for all the stuff that's going around? So instead of going down for a week, they maybe only go down for 2 days. Like, what's the impact of that on the family, the household? Like, what's the impact on you having more clean energy, not having to have a nap? What's the impact on you having a clearer head, not always forgetting where the keys are?